Mad Munchkin Snackage, Episode 1, The Adventures of the American Rabbit. Welcome to the first episode of Mad Munchkin Snackage, a series of short videos about long-forgotten animated shows and movies. In this first episode, we're taking a look at The Adventures of the American Rabbit, an animated film released in 1986 by Clubhouse Pictures and subsequently on DVD by MGM. As you can see, there is a very obvious reason that this is a forgotten animated movie. It's patriotic to the point of being absolute torture. It's not the only worst entry in the Clubhouse series of family films. It's one of the worst animated features ever made, and definitely one of the worst I've ever seen. And I'm making a video about it because this was made 30 years ago, and that's the theme of this year on my channel. Hooray for consistency in theme and subject! Oh dear lord, what have I done to myself? The title character and most of the secondary ones are adapted from a popular line of posters and greetings cards by Stuart Moskowitz, but most greeting cards offer more sophisticated storytelling and characterization than this lame script. The voice actors sound like they're busy thinking about having their lunch break instead of actually being invested in what they're actually saying. There is absolutely no investment here from the cast, and absolutely none deserved from the audience. So anyway, here's the story. When Clark Kent-ish Rob Rabbit starts to run, his feet grow roller skates. Yeah, just go with it. And a pattern of stars and stripes appear on his belt. He becomes American Rabbit, a furry superhero. Think a kind of cross between the Flash and Captain America. How he acquired the superpowers he uses to fight evil is one of the many unexplained points in this story. He's just an ordinary rabbit who suddenly starts flying through the air and catching falling boulders. There's no explanation whatsoever, the powers don't seem to faze him emotionally, and yeah, he just accepts it. And next thing you know, he leaves his home and his family to use his powers for good in, I don't know, the city of Townsville or something. No clue. I was expecting the movie to be more about Rob developing his powers, saving lives, preventing disasters, and while there is an element of that in the movie, they're few and far between, and it feels more like a political outing than an actual superhero story. Soon he is battling the evil Jackals, a punked-out gang of motorcycle hoods led by a nasty, blustering vulture. Hey, they must be the bad guys, they've got studs all over them. Rob proves a strikingly incompetent superhero. He lets the bad guys escape to threaten his friends and sweetheart again and again and again and again and again. The audience loses interest in him long before the final confrontation with the nasty vulture. Who really cares when he doesn't actually do anything to stop the bullying in the first place? The stiff drawings make Moskowitz's pleasant designs look really distorted, misproportioned, and really ugly. The animation itself never rises above the weary formula level of Saturday morning television, and this is where this movie really belongs. 1980s Saturday morning cartoons. It feels like this was intended to be a series, but instead episodes were sort of spliced together with repeated scenes used over and over to glue the rest of the pieces together. Yeah, this was really underwhelming. The Adventures of the American Rabbit brings the Clubhouse series to an end, not with a bang, but with the most pathetic of whimpers. Instead of a G, the film should be rated M. For mindless. Yeah, so hopefully the next forgotten cartoon or movie will have a little more merit. I'm Mad Munchkin. Stay creative.